Hey, welcome back. There are a few knives that get me particularly excited when they show up. And this is one of them. So I'm going to need to do this, open this up off screen. Can't see a good way of doing it otherwise here. But this particular seller was selling two knives, same maker. Sorry, that I particularly wanted. And it is not too often that that happens. So I rolled the dice and went for both of them. Because hey, two birds, one stone. All right, so almost got this open over here. Very well packaged, very well packaged. That's a Demco 80 20.5 right there doing the unboxing work. And here we go. They smell like cigars because this is a cigar box. Let's hope not. But they are from the land of Oz, so they may smell like wizards. That's a pretty cool box, actually. All right. Two Oz Roosevelts. Whew. You know you're overdoing it when I have a buddy that gave me a great quote this week. Nothing worth doing. Wait. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Almost botched that one. All right, there's number one. So this one's number 1081. It was made in November. This golf putter finish I think is just super cool. I have it in the Silver Surfer, but I really wanted to get one in the dark tie with the dark hardware, and this one has that. So very, very cool. So this seller got both of these new. One of them, his friend won, and then he bought it from his friend. One of them, he won himself. And like all the others, the action is incredible, snappy, just pops right out of the box. You can roll it out even though it's a tie frame lock. They're just such good knives. So let me enjoy this for a minute. All right, let's take a look at it, see what we got. Everything so far looks really good. Love how they do this finish, this dark tie kind of working finish. I don't know what they call it exactly, but it's awesome. And then this would be a Magna cut. Let me grab something to clean that with real quickly. This would be a Magna cut, one of these, the newer ones from most of 2022 and I think some of 2021. I don't know what the date was that they switched from Z-Finite, I don't know if that's the right way of pronouncing it. Z-Finite, Z-Finite, basically LC200N, which is one of the better blade steels out there. They were already, doing that from the beginning. They did a few different, I think, variations of blade steel from the beginning. But anyways, Magna cut on these, which is just, and they do it with a very high Rockwell hardness. They did a really high heat treat, so that's cool. All right, very cool. That one looks just as good in person as I imagined. Now, I think on the newer ones, they may have changed up this finish slightly. I'm trying to decide if this is the changed up finish or if it was changed since then. So I'll have to take a look at my other one and see if I can compare it real quick. But it looks great. One down. This is a newer one, so this came out about a month later. So you can see, this has been kind of curious to me, like how many they're making. About 1 month to the day, within a month basically, they made about 80 to 75, 77 copies. They made about 77 in that time period. And this one is really simple, smooth scales. You can see this one says golf putter milling. This one's a smooth scale, but it has that same dark tie finish on there. Some of these things are like really hard to get out of the package. And this one's just about as simple as it gets. This one's new in box, so it should just be immaculate. Ooh, and it has the dark spacer in there. That's super cool. That looks good. All the dark hardware and the dark spacer. That's pretty neat. So maybe we can answer our question a little bit on the finish here. And let me again, this one I'll just pull out a rag and wipe it off. This one has an interesting little, just a little like kind of line in there. I don't know if it's just from the stonewash finish or something, but if just the right angle, you can see that kind of stonewash line through there. Not a big deal or anything, but something I noticed. So let's compare those real quickly and see if over that, I don't know what the time period was that they changed up the stonewash finish, but let's see if those look the same or if they're different. I'd say that's pretty different. That's not super different though. Not as different as the Silver Surfer I have. The Silver Surfer I have looks even more different than these two. So let's compare. I got one of them sitting right over here. This one's also a November build. This is November 20th. And I'd say that looks pretty similar to the first one. Love this radial finish. That thing just looks so good. Awesome. This one has matching hardware finish. You can see all the little details are doing matching spacer, whereas this one has the dark hardware. I know these are subtle differences, but they're pretty cool. And then, very much on a different wavelength from this group, is the Silver Surfer. This one's the most recent one that I have, so 1228. And I think this one you may see the biggest difference on the blade. Maybe I'm exaggerating more. I remember looking at these two. Maybe it's the lighting's a little different right now, but feeling like these looked pretty different on the stonewash. It certainly is different. There's a lot more going on in this one. It's not a huge difference though, not as big as I remembered. So not a big deal. So, you know, two of these are in the golf putter, but one's the polished golf putter, known as the Silver Surfer model. These seem to be one of the most high demand. It's super simple. I have one of these coming also with a Damascus clip. That's one of the very early ones. I got a couple early ones coming that I tracked down in the Zfinite blade steel. So there you go. I think I'm probably going to let one or two of these go. I'll have to think through what the strategy is here. But these are ranging from model number 1081. Maybe I'll put these in chronological order on how they did these. So 1081, 1014, 1058 to 1202. And then I've got some coming that are as old as like number 330 coming in. I think I have one in the 800s coming. So those will be cool to compare how much they've changed over time. Feel very lucky to have tracked these ones down. Very neat pair here with the dark hardware from this seller. Definitely appreciative of him getting them here safely. And yeah, this one in particular, I really like. This is the one that I kind of was going after when I went and talked to him, and then talked myself into buying both. But that's the one I really like. But I gotta say, I don't think I've seen a lot that look like this. This is pretty neat also. Just, it's so understated and simple, and with that blade steel and everything. And now if this had an acid wash on it, that could be pretty cool. That'd been a really neat way to do that, with that kind of understated handle with the acid wash on the blade. That would have been a neat combination there. So this whole series here is MagnaCut, and then I got a couple coming in that are older before they started using MagnaCut to compare. So super cool, glad to have it. I'm gonna just spend a little time off camera with these and check them out in a little more detail, but hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And please like, subscribe, comment. Feel free to fill in. Tell me how to say Zfinite. Someone needs to comment on there with the phonetic spelling of Zfinite. Like, I assume it's just Zfinite, but it's probably wrong. I've been wrong on a lot of words before, so that would be awesome if you can let me know. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one, and take care.